Hello everyone, how are you doing? It's been a while. I made a video. It's partly because I've been quite busy in my personal life, and partly because I've been doing extremely horribly in GBL. So in the start of Remix Cup, I managed to hit veteran, and then in between Remix Cup, I went down as low as 22 something, 30 something, which I'll put it up here something. So yeah, and then it ended up around 2200 something in when Remix Cup ended. So there wasn't anything I could actually show you which would be very helpful, because I don't want to give you a team which maybe I've gone for one, but then the subsequent team one I went and got like 0-5 and 1-4s or something like that. I did get a submission from a good friend for the Rivals Week, Jamie, who has actually given previous videos, so hopefully I will try get that made at some point and give it to you as a spice content. But without further ado, now that Ultra League is back and finally I have worked on my Galvantula, which is fully maxed out now, and my Stunfisk, which was already maxed out, I posted a video before. So further ado, let's look at this battle where I actually never used Kingdra, and I always faced Kingdra and had a tough time because that Obstagoon, if it gets you debuffed, it's two times attack debuff, and it's it quite flips the matches quite well. So I've never used it because I never had a good IV for Ultra League 1. And now that I actually checked up, and I had a rank 65, which meant that you have to excel it, but not too much. You had to excel like to level 42, which is only like 40 excel candies. And I already had like 10 excel candies from normal catching it, and had about 9 from just converting it. So I only had to make 11 extra, excel candies to fully powered up. At the video you'll see is actually not fully powered up. I still need about like 10 candies to power it up, but I managed to go from 22 something to 2550 or 2549, which is like my at the moment highest I've been this season so far. So without further ado, let's have a look at these battles. So yeah, so the first match is Gengar against Galvantula. Not a good match at all, and because Gengar can win straight, like if they bait and then one Shadow Ball will take me out. Here there is no point throwing lunge, because if they don't shield, it won't do that much damage. I safe swap into my Kingdra, and I throw the Obstagoon here. The Obstagoon hoping to get a debuff, and I don't the first time, which is fine. I'll let this through. Even if it is super power, it doesn't bother. Outrage would one-shot me at that range, but if it is outrage, so be it. I shield this one just because I want to get to the second Obstagoon, and here I was really hoping to get the debuff, and I don't get the debuff, and because I don't get the debuff, I'm in a shield disadvantage and I lose the switch. So I come in with my Galvantula, farm up a little bit more. In comes that Gengar, and the Shadow Punch was not enough. I throw the Discharge, which they catch on their Surfetch. In comes my Stunfisk, and it's a race to if I can get to Earthquake before they can get to 2 Leaf Blade, and I managed to get to Earthquake, and it doesn't quite take it out, but one more Mud Shot is enough, and because of that one extra Mud Shot, I managed to get to outpace it to Rock Slide 2 before Gengar can guess it, and then I win the match clutch, really. So yeah, on to the next match, and here I am faced with, let's have a look what comes in, with Granbull. And Granbull is an unfavorable match because on paper, on thing, you actually win it, but you win it with 1 or 2 HP left. But what happens is if you don't be careful, like I wasn't, one charm can actually get snuck in, and then they can completely charm you down. But which is good in a way is I managed to come in, take the I was hoping that Dragon Breath will go through and take the Granbull out, but it didn't. In comes a what is that? Executor, a shadow executor at bat. I get the attack debuff, but I switched before I even realized if I got it or not. I think switch would have been the play, but then Obstagoon with cross chop is looking very bad at the moment. I go for the bait. They don't fall for the bait, so I thought might as well go for the earthquake to see if they're gonna fall for that or not. I let this through. I survive. I throw the earthquake, and it will do significant amount of damage but not quite take it out. They get quite a lot of farm. Here I just let it take me out, because even if I shield this, they will be able to, the executor will just come in and confusion me down, so it's no point shielding it. So on to the next match. And this is around 2450 range, so the matches I'm showing. So yeah, here is Galvantula, and I've actually put it as an unfavorable match because I have a 14 attack Galvantula, which means every CMP I will lose in the mirror, which actually works out quite well for me. So what I do is, obviously I try to see if I can sneak in a full volt shoot instead of actually CMP tying. So I go right before their lunch, and I try to CMP tie here, and I know I will lose the CMP tie, so I let it go. It's been launched twice, so it shouldn't have that much attack. So here I come in with my stun fist and completely farm it down. Any move they throw at me will not have any do much damage, so I completely farm down. I think I'm almost at 100 energy. I save swap into my Kingdra instead of throwing a debuffed attack. I throw the Octazooka and hoping that they don't shield, and they don't shield. I don't get the buff, but that's not a problem. Here I shield because if it's Brave Bird, it will do quite a lot of damage, and here because of Brave Bird I can completely Dragon Breath down, throw my Octazooka. The Octazooka will not do much damage, but what I am hoping for here is the debuff, which I still don't get the debuff. Where I am faced, I am always getting debuffed by Kingdra, but as you can see I've thrown 3 Octazooka and no debuff yet. And I throw the almost last second Octazooka, and here I managed to get the debuff, which allows me to get quite a lot of Dragon Breath energy through. Foul Play comes in, but here 2 Rock Slide is enough, which I already have to take the Umbreon out. So yeah, like I said, it's unfavorable because I lose the mirror, but I managed to win because of Kingdra really. And so yeah, I've not used Kingdra in Ultra League before, so it's always fun to try it out. On to the next match, and it's Obstagoon. And Obstagoon is an iffy match. If they get the boost, they actually can win. But if they don't, you actually win it quite well. And it all depends on shielding, but they end up getting the boost in the first nice slash they throw. I throw the lunge, which will make it still boosted. They manage to catch the lunge on their Gengar, which is not good for them because I can hard punish them with Stunfisk. Here I shouldn't have fully charged up, but I knew that it wouldn't take it out, so I can get a bit of farm there. I don't need to shield, even if it's a Shadow Ball. It doesn't do that much damage, and I don't want that much damage done farm from Obstagoon anyway. I throw the Earthquake and they don't shield, which does quite a lot of damage, and I was almost there for the Rock Slide. There's no point shielding this. I will come in with my Galvantula. 1 Volt Switch goes through. They throw the Night Slash and gets the boost again. So now I have to shield his just so I can have some energy. In comes a Charizard, and I throw the Discharge, which is luckily gets the shield. If it doesn't get the shield, they win the game because I will have to get to 2 Octazooka, and they will get to multiple Dragon Breath before that, Dragon Claw before that. So here, clutch, I win because I have that shield. Throw the Octazooka, takes the Charizard out, and Obstagoon was almost dead anyway, so doesn't matter. So on to the last match of the set. And here I am faced with another Obstagoon, and you will see here as well it's not as clean matchup as you think. I always heal the first one because that's gonna do the most amount of damage. They don't get the boost, which is good, so I throw my lunch, which would get a... they don't shield, which is quite good. Here I don't have to shield anything, it's already debuffed, and Nice Slash would not do that much. Here I get a bit greedy and try to completely farm down, but they managed to get to the last like a Nice Slash. I double shield my Galvantula, throw the discharge, and was hoping for a shield, but I didn't get a shield, but which is fine. I can come in with my Stunfisk, throw the Rock Slide, and which doesn't take it out, which is good for me because I can get some shield farm. They go for Dazzling Gleam, which probably would have been better to go to Weather Ball, but doesn't matter. In comes the Swampert, which is not good, but I have Earthquake, they have to respect that, so I get the first shield here. I have no shield, and I'm good that they're wasting their energy here. What I will do, I will come in with my Galvantula and throw the lunch. At least that way their attack will be debuffed, and they don't shield, which does quite a lot of damage because it's a shadow. So here comes the Hydro Cannon, and they... here if they have Earthquake, they probably could win, but because they're debuffed, it doesn't matter. And they come in now, they're too because they went for Hydro Cannon, they don't have enough to beat me. So yeah, that's the end of the battles, and I managed to go 4-1. So yeah, unless there is more battles here. No, that's the end of the battles, and I managed to go 4-1. So yeah, that's my team of Galvantula, Kingdra Swap, and Stunfisk. Hopefully Arthur League is still going good for you. I know I'm showing you as an XL Pokemon, not many of you may have XL Pokemon, but the whole point of it is like whichever XL you decide to power up, because in the Remix Cup I was getting faced with so many XL Bastiodon and XL Sableye, so you know it's, and now I'm guessing some people have XL Mewtwo and XL yeah, actually one of my friend has given me some footage, which I'll probably give to you when Master League comes back, which they have XL Mewtwo and Garchomp. So yeah, hope you enjoyed the content. It's been a while I made the video, but hopefully now that my personal life is a bit settled and a bit more free, I will be making more videos. So yeah, have a nice GBL battles, and hopefully I'll see you soon. Thanks, bye.